Okay. I'll be right there, everybody. All right. My laptop isn't working. So, okay. Looks like, oh, I just clicked off of it. I'll be right there. I'm working on making things happen here. All right, 5. There we go. I'll be right there. I'm working on making things happen here. Hey, Connie. Happy Sunday. Hey, Nicola. In Portugal. Cool. Connie. Happy Sunday. Hey, Nicola. Portugal. I had the air conditioner on in here earlier. Oh, hold on. Okay. Oh, I'll do hey, Melissa. Hey, Allie. Hi, Susan. Welcome. I had the air conditioner on in here because it was really warm when I came in, so I left it. I turned it on and left the bus for a while. And everything is wet in here now. Like this was all wet. The windows are all wet. Everything's wet. So I'm trying to dry things up a little bit. My seat's wet. Condensation is a thing. Yes. Well, define what warm is there, Allie, because we might have different definitions of warm. Being from Florida originally, that's really warm. But here, I notice I'm getting a little bit. I'm getting warm in the 80s, and in Florida it was the 90s, but it's the humidity. Melissa's watching on both. Okay, that's some serious attention. Thank you. Woo. All right. Well, you know where we are, and you know what we're gonna do. Um, and I haven't done anything since. Well, let's see. I did my ugly cat, it's not really ugly cat, funky cat. I'm sorry, kitty cat. You're not ugly. You're funky. Different. That's different. I already sketched out 2 cats this morning from photos on my iPad that were my favorites, and I thought I'd get started with those. Um, the references. This is the one I took of Butch the other day, and when he was free range, he used to love to jump on the car, especially this car, and so when we walked by it, it was no big deal. He just jumped on it like old times. I'm using that photo as a reference and this one. Oops. Yeah, I always like like I love that way, excuse me, that winter lays and the floofy tail and all that. So those are the 2 references I'm using this morning. I have a bunch more that I saved if I can get to it. I don't think I'll have time, but There was a cute one of him on the rock. I was sitting on a rock here, Allie, when I took the picture. And I was sitting on a rock when I took that picture. And he did not want me right next to him. He wanted his space. But it's funny. So those are the ones I'm doing this morning, or this afternoon, whatever time it is where you are. I think we'll warm up with the less complicated one, which is the one of winter laying down. Oh wow, I'm missing lots here. It's 89 in Gainesville, 64 but 74 with heat. Oh, hundreds a lot. Okay, you're working on a cat this morning, Susan. That's great. The winter curl, yes. Yeah, I love the water too. Um, I walk in the creek quite a lot, more than anyone else here. Um, but it's like always cold. The creek is always cold, which feels really nice. I'm looking for my pen. There it is. Uh, yeah. So yesterday, I feel like I'm yelling. Yesterday, I thought the day was done, and my husband came home around 7, and he ran in and he said, "There's a bear coming up the walkway." So the trail that I always walk on, you guys have seen me walk down that trail on videos. And yeah, this little, I don't know why I think it's a boy. I have no reason to do that, but it might be a girl. I don't know. I'm just going to call him a little guy. He kind of looked like a adolescent bear. And yeah, he was just walking up the path like, "Hey, let me see what's going on over here." So I don't know. I haven't researched how that works with bears, but I'm thinking he has recently been on left to be on his own now. So he was trying to figure out the food situation. Okay. Is that going to show? Should I zoom in? Let me zoom in a little. Oh, I gotta have a cat to put on a card, so we're just gonna sketch out a little winter here. This week, I'm going to Asheville, y'all. Road trip. My first my first art road trip in a long time. Going specifically for art. I'm gonna go to the art thrift store, and I haven't been there. I don't know what that's like. My friend told me about it, and I looked it up, and see what they have, and I'll video everything, of course. And then I want to poke around the art district, some of the little galleries I like to go in there. And then might visit my friend that comes here and sings. She lives over there. And if we can connect, we're going to meet up, um, which I hope we can. And then we're trying to fit this all in like 6 or 7 hours because we don't want to leave the animals too long. Um, then we're going to go for Thai food, celebrate my birthday. This area doesn't have, it has Chinese and Mexican are the main cultural food items that they have in the area here. And so we're gonna grab some Thai food while we're over there. But yeah. Oh, I'm not even on the camera. Sorry about that. Shell on wheels. Yeah. I love you. I love having you here, woman. Shell is my dear friend. She is visiting us right now. She's parked right next to us. And we're gonna go gallivanting around after the live stream today. Yeah, anything over 75 feels very warm. Yeah, especially with no AC. We know about that, don't we, Shell? That's one of the things we're doing today, is getting the AC for her rig. I've been so inspired by y'all putting your artwork in the community tab and, you know, just catching up with what you're doing. Caroline isn't here today because she is out on her way to a week-long painting course in a beautiful castle-y looking house in Scotland. Super happy for her to do that. I hope she shares some of her creations that she learns about this week. We can all learn from each other, right? Um, yeah. Like, let's see. What else? All right. That's good. Let's work on that card first. Oh, I had a paper here to glue on. Sorry, reaching. I still don't have my happy birthday. Love Thai food. What's your favorite Thai food, Susan? I am looking forward to getting veggie pad thai or shrimp pad thai. So really the only kind of like meat I eat is seafood. But yeah, I'm gonna get pad thai. My Amazon wish list. Shell. Shell's been pushing me for my Amazon wish list. If you go to my website, it's on there. There's a little tab that says Amazon wish list. I think I have some uh a wide variety of art things on there. Hey Mary, welcome. It's okay, you don't have to type. Susan, remind me where you are with no AC. I would like to live somewhere where there's no AC needed. Definitely. I don't even like turning the air on in here because I like hearing the creek, but it's been so hot that I'll melt away if I don't turn the air on. That's what it feels like anyways. But yeah. Um yeah, remind me where you are. I'm actually have a better memory the more we hang out. But right now it's escaping me. I think I forgot I did. Let me get some scrap paper. What? Be right back. Stepping right over here. It's funny because once you see a bear, like right near your house, then like for me, all I'm doing is staring now, like looking in that general direction all the time to see if I see the bear again. I don't know if you can relate to that, but I'm like, it was a little hard to go to sleep last night after all that adrenaline. It's not really got much sketch paper on that, but that's okay. Okay, Susan loves Thai food with meat or seafood. Connie loves pad Thai. Amy's fresh or Amy's frozen. Yes, I like those. Susan, somebody. Oh, yeah, the weather's changing. Oh, Melissa, that's so sweet. I look forward to hanging out with y'all too. I really mean it. It's when I first started doing these, it was a little intimidating. Like to I get a little bit not stage fright, but almost like stage fright. But the more we hang out together, the more comfortable I feel with y'all. You're like friends, and we're all hanging out in the living room or someplace, you know? And so that's cool. I like that. And you guys are just, doing your thing. Like you're creating, you're posting in the community, your art, and you all inspire me. I think most of you create more often than I do. And it's really, really cool to see. I get in my own head a lot, so I don't I don't know what's going on there, but lately it's been a little bit of a struggle. I'm just thankful that I'm still showing up here and there. But yeah. And you guys inspire me to like do different things and like when I lived in Asheville, really was like, wow, encaustic is so cool. You can, make art with melted wax. And I have a friend's friend that does it really. That's the main medium she does in Asheville. And so I visited her stuff and met her and talked with her about it all. But haven't done it. And then along comes Caroline in Scotland, like in the community tab. Hey, I've been playing with encaustic. Look at this. And I'm just like, wow, that's so inspiring. That's so cool. So, uh, y'all, as much as I I hear love being here and y'all get inspired by me somehow, I'm truly inspired by each of you. When you post and when you share what you're working on, and it's just the best little corner of the internet for me. It's kind of like my go-to spot on the internet. I don't really hang out anywhere else. I learned from past experience, if I do use pencil, it's better to erase it before I glue. There is so much orange in that video right now. Yeah, that's all right. Move it all that way. I did share the video of the bear. It's in my membership tab. So I have a small little membership that y'all can join. It's I think $4.99 a month, and I do upload other videos there that aren't my regular videos, like more personal behind the scenes stuff or what I'm up to. And I did the bear video in there. Um, but I shared a photo of the bear on my community tab for everybody. Um, Nicole, I'm not sure how big Asheville is. It's big. I will be so ready to come home. Oops, sorry about that, everybody. Just hit the tripod with my foot, which I didn't think was possible, but I guess anything's possible. Um, okay, that's a little bit better. Um, yeah, Asheville's really big. It's like a big city almost now. There's a east side and a west side and a outskirts and all that stuff. Um, I'm going to the Hendersonville Road, uh, Haywood Road area for the thrift shop, which is the main attraction that I want to see, and then see what I can snag. Um, and then also the art district is downtown. Is that what it's called? Yeah. Camera's not really that on today. Okay, let's see some more. Oh, welcome, Shell, to the membership. cheeky, cheeky person, you. Shell's always supported my stuff, man. Throughout the years when I'm like trying to do something, Shell's like, let me know how to support you. Where can I find you? What can I do? And it's like such a cool, good friend. I appreciate that. I'm thankful to have good friends in my life and a really awesome YouTube community. I see, which I don't think's probably very common. I wouldn't imagine that it's very common to have such a good community like we have, but I don't know. Maybe I'm just clueless. Y'all give so much kindness and good vibes, and it just gives me a lot of hope that there's more kind people out there. Kind of want to get the brown, but I want to cut out the white. Let me see if I can do that. I think the brown would be cool flipped over a little bit. It's a fine line, like how much you have to have enough to flip over, but not too much. This card feels really wet, probably from all the condensation that was in here. Yeah, so probably not this week's video, but the following week's video will be the Asheville trip because I'm going on Thursday, and that's not gonna give me time to like give it the attention I need to give it to make a good video out of it. But yeah, we'll do it the next week. And I think the last Saturday, I didn't put it in the chat yet, or the community tab yet, but the last Saturday of this month, we're going to do a Google Meet. So mark your calendars, 12 p.m. Eastern. Uh, the 27th. Yeah, 12 p.m. Eastern, the 27th. You have to hang up in 30 minutes. Does that mean it's 1:30? Oh, Golden Art Farm sent a floating heart for 10 jewels. I don't know what that is, but that's awesome. I think I have a thing on there that I don't really know. I haven't figured it out yet, but Golden Art Farm did. Thank you. I enabled all the things, but I don't really know what they all are still. So are we going to fold this over this way? Seems like a weird thing. Or are we going to fold it over that way? Maybe if I tear it, I will want to fold it over the other way. I don't know. Let's try that. Yeah, I like that better. Okay, we'll do that. Yeah, thank you. Love my videos. I'm living your dream, a cozy art studio by the stream. It will happen one day. I believe that with you. Um, I really believe that with you. It's a lot different than last year when I was reflecting on this the other day. It was like a year ago, and I stopped doing videos in April, and I didn't do them for 4 months. Something like that. I think it was April. And but I wasn't like quitting the channel. I just didn't know. Like I needed some adjustment getting here and all that. And moving from locations takes, for me, it's like an adjustment period. And I felt like I didn't want to like I wanted to monetize, but I didn't want it to be like that. I didn't want that to be the focus. And so I like just I needed a breather. And I'm really glad that I did because through that time I realized I wanted to keep the art bus because it was for sale or you're going to sell it. And I wanted to, my dream, like it woke me up at like 4 a.m. one day and I was like, oh, I'm not selling the art bus. I got this. I'm doing this. And it was the dream of working out of here and having the YouTube channel and just, you know, not worrying about all of the keywords and the trends and the blah blahs that you got. People are searching for this or whatever, and that was like what got me stuck when I was doing YouTube. And so having the break, and I came back when I started building the art bus out, and then it's just felt very me since then. And every now and then when I try to I get in my head and I'm like, oh, I got to do this other thing or whatever. It's like, no, just go back to what you like and be yourself and don't worry about the trends and don't worry about the things because YouTube, the studio app tells you like, you should do videos about this or you should talk about that. And I appreciate the, ideas, but I don't, that's not like how I'm YouTubing. So it can be distracting. Let's see. I'm going to keep my sober hair and just sit in my stream drinking my coffee with my little watercolor sketchbook. That's perfect. Yes, it is very peaceful, pe- a peaceful way to live. I like that. I almost want to leave Winter alone, like not for him, but I will, I think, but I'm not going to do it right this second. I'm going to work on this side. Some blue over here. Slightly different shade than I have been using. It's like this is a little lighter, but as long as it's kind of in the family, I don't care. Let me go this way. All right. Everything's sticky today. Yeah, and I had my friend and her friend from visiting from Florida. They wanted to paint rocks, so they came in here twice last week, and I set them up with all the stuff. And they painted rocks, and man, I hate when I do that. I glued the wrong side. Uh, is it gonna work over here? Can we do it over here? We can. We can do whatever we want. If we make the rules, we can actually break them. Thank you, Todd. When I art, you want to art. That is a good thing. And I want to art because sometimes, it's hard to get motivated when when you're in your head like I get, and I get overwhelmed with all the blah blahs going on in the world and whatever, and then it's like, oh, I just want to make art. But then to actually start, sometimes it's you guys that get me going. I'm like, oh, I want to finish that deck or whatever. So even when I'm in a funk, like you guys help pull me out of it without even knowing that you're doing that, I'm sure. All right, this is all gooey and wet feeling, so I'm going to set it over here and we'll work on the butch card now. While that kind of dries up a little bit. Clear things out of the way. Not that one. There we go. Okay. That's cool. I think, yeah, a lot of times when I mess up now, I kind of hang on to it to see if I can make it into something else or do something else with it. And that's new for me because my old way of creating, if I wasn't happy with how it was going, I would crumple it up and throw it away. And when you let go of the outcome, and you're just take on the process and just get into the making, that's like, for me, that's like, wow, that's when it really feels the best. Yeah, happy accidents. Yeah, like this is all gluey and I used some of this blue on that funky cat the other day, but I could use this for collage paper, This is another cat sketch that I didn't do anything with. So, yeah. But when you live tiny or have a tiny studio, those of you that have tiny workspaces, there's only so much you can keep. And I'm at that limit now. This picture of Butch is so cute because you can kind of see the poofy cheeks and the angle that he is. So Shell, who's visiting here, she has Winter's brother, and Shell is the reason that we have Winter. Oh, well, thank you. Are you leaving Golden Art Farm? That sounded very Bob Ross. We can do whatever we want. Yeah, that's right. Happy accidents. That's right. Um, yeah, so there's some context there of Winter's origins. Shell wanted a white cat, and this litter came through the campground we were all at, and that's when I found Winter, and I was like mesmerized by his existence, and I didn't know that that was going to happen because I hadn't had a cat for 30 something years. I'm so glad because we were all kind of making fun of Shell because she already had a cat, and we were like, "You don't need another cat." And now we all have a cat, not just us. Like other friends got cats too, so it's like all a fun joke now. Oh, you getting ready for a paint and sip? We'll have fun. Sip some for me. All right. Mm, this tail is kind of going off the page, but we're going to pretend that it's not. So I'm going to keep it on the page. Hopefully that doesn't look too bad. I'm glad the internet's holding on. Oh, I'm sorry, Butch. I messed your eyes up. We're going to go with it. That's what happens sometimes. We're going to keep going with it. Some a little different. Let's try this one. I need a bigger piece of brown paper, I think. Tear it the way I want. 1 second. It's brown paper from mailers or Amazon packages or whatever. You can do junk journals with it. You can paint on it, make books out of it. A lot of cool stuff you can do with those. It's like the only thing I'm saving now after all the things I saved for months. I'm still saving the brown paper, but I don't have room for much else. So I'm not saving much else. Yeah, do it. Do it, do it, do it. It is fun. And I like that it's kind of like a process. So like I kind of am doing similar activities, but I can get different results. So like you can totally use the same materials and get a totally different result, which is nice. I didn't glue this side down. The glue stick's done. That glue stick's done. Okay, when it's done, it's done. I don't know if you guys watched the video I did on Friday. At the very end, I put the creek time that we had. with Shell and some other friends that were here this week. Um, we got some big tubes and we spent time in the creek floating on the tubes. So I put that at the end of the video. And but that just reminded me that before that, like the same day as that video, um, I wasn't in the water yet. And our friends were getting in the water and Shell was sitting by the creek. Anyway, she started videoing them because they were getting in the water. Well, you know, the one lady fell over and she was laughing and we all started laughing. And I was sitting over by my bus more, but I was still laughing from way over there because she was laughing. She was such a good sport about it all, but she made it more fun because she was laughing so hard. And anyways, she'll put that thing on the internet and what I think it's at 100,000 views. No, 1,000,000 views now. Is it 1,000,000 yet, Shell? I don't think I've ever known anyone that had uploaded a video that got so many views. Um, but is it on your Shell on Wheels account? Do I want orange? Nope. I always do that. It's winter. It's Butch. We're doing blue. Blue or yellow? Well, on the back it can be orange. I'm making up rules again. Don't need to do that, Nat. Don't need to make up rules. Just have fun. Who cares if it's orange? I got away with it. Well, I think Shell clocked out, but I think it's on her Shell on Wheels Instagram account if you want to see Patty fall over the inner tube into the creek. So I was very trepidatious when I went in because I didn't really want to fall in the creek. I was a little nervous about falling in. 1,000,000. Todd, what'd you get jealous from? You don't need to be jealous, bro. Okay, cool. It's Butch. It has to be orange. um, yeah, he could put orange on the back. What I don't like is when, so I'm going to paint him orange. His little eyes are too far apart, but it's not going to be a big deal. Um, so when he's orange on the front, I don't want orange also on the front. Like that's just a little color composition rule that I'm following. I guess some rules are okay. I think, especially women, I'm not trying to say, I think we're tired of hearing a bunch of rules all the time, like that we have to do this or that. So I'm like on a kick right now. No rules. I think I'm also still jumping from the bear. Like it's still a um, adrenaline. That's the word. Oh, the float trip. Yeah, that was fun. It's I haven't gone more than the once, but other people have. Hmm, this way or that way? Let's do that way. Who out there has painted something and then made a print from it? I thought I could scan my Funky Cat and make a print from it. But when I scanned my Funky Cat, the orange turned red. And it doesn't actually look bad. I just know that the orange turned red because I painted it. So I'm wondering if anyone out there has experience with making a print out of their painting and what the what is the way that you did that? Like how did you do that? Maybe I'll get up here better. Maybe I'll put blue up here. Yeah, like that. We'll do that one. Okay, Connie. Yeah, thank you for being here, Connie. I hope you have a beautiful day. Yeah. So if anyone has any thoughts on the printing, you can, it doesn't have to be on the live stream. If you think of it later or you want to contribute later, you can always come back and comment. But I am just feeling, I took pictures of it also, and then the orange didn't turn red, but it also doesn't look as vibrant. So I'm not really sure what I'm going to do there yet. I can't believe how wet the cards feel. Can't believe it's not flopping over. I'm gonna let that one dry and we can work on winter a little bit more. Because that's just too wet right now. You just photo edit to get your colors right and print from there. So you like take a photo and then do some color correcting within the phone app, or is it like a regular camera? More details. I need more details. I should have done this first, but I didn't remember. Take that out of there. Okay. Yeah, I put it in Procreate. It just was not coming out the way I wanted it. But I haven't messed with color correction in Procreate, so maybe that's something I need to go learn a little bit more about. Usually in Procreate, I'm drawing the thing directly in Procreate, and so I haven't really done a lot of that. Back when I did, I think it was 2018 was the last time I like painted before recently. And I would just take pictures and then I wasn't really caring or focusing on the color output so much. Because it just looked good, you know. Oh yeah, that'd be nice, printing on watercolor paper. I'm gonna use the little edge of this crown to try to make thinner fur lines on Winter because I think one of the more recent ones I did with him, I made big blops, which is interesting. I don't hate it. I don't want to try something different. This one. So I did big blops, and I'm thinking I'm going to do little skinny lines with this edge right here. Little purple furs. Yeah, these are the Neo Color 2. They're water soluble. The Aquarelle from Caran d'Ache. I've had these for so long. I didn't start using them until like 2 years ago. But I think I didn't know what to do with them, when I got them. I don't even remember when I got them. It's like very, very long ago. But they still make them and they still have them, you know. And they sell big sets and stuff larger than this, but this is plenty. I think this is the 15 crayon set. And then over here is the actual watercolors, but I like mixing things up and using the crayons sometimes instead. And I like the crayon effect. Like I like seeing the marks that the crayon makes. I'm not trying to brush it out. Yes, this is a nice brush. I don't remember. Oh, it's from Michael's. I think I have another one, but yeah, I don't know where it is right now. I think that other one has writing still on it. I think this is a number. I don't remember. I think it's an 8. I'm not sure where I put my bronze paint pen. Thought I had everything nearby, but I put it way over here out of the way. Oh, that's cute. I like that one. I got to do the back still, but I think we're out of time today. So I got this one mostly done. This one still drying out. It's still kind of wet. And Butch is going to go on that one. I might redraw him after all because I don't know. It's kind of cute with those eyes farther apart. We'll see. Let's see. I get so frustrated with soaking painted wood handle brushes when the wood gets wet and the paint peels off. Yes, I hate that too. I have a lot of those. I have a lot of old brushes that are doing that. Um, all right. Scary. So, yeah, I thank you all for hanging out with me and doing this little card together. We're getting there. I don't remember what the number right now, but we have a lot less blank cards than we did. So it's nice to see the stack of art getting bigger and the stack of regular cards getting smaller. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So that's 42 cards that are done. 41, 40, 39, 38, 37. Okay, so I have 37 cards done. That's pretty rad. And I want to redo these two. So technically I have 35. Well, this one I'm not going to redo. I'm just going to add some stripes on the Butch and take the words off before I scan them. But this one I think I'm going to redo. It's my most. I wasn't attached to the outcome, but when I see it, it doesn't bring me joy. So I'm gonna delete this one. I'm not gonna delete it. It'll be hanging up here somewhere in the bus. But, oh my gosh, are you guys not seeing me? That's hilarious. Hi. Wow. Wow. I'm talking the whole time, you guys, and you're not seeing me. Sorry. Anyways, so I was saying is it's nicer to see a big deck of completed art cards and a smaller deck of. So I think I said I'm at 35 completed cards, and I have 52 total to do. So we're under 20. And then I'm going to redo this card. I'm going to keep this card, but it's not going to actually go in this deck. So far, this is the one card that isn't going to go in the deck like the other cards. But as always, I appreciate you all keeping me company. I hope you were making stuff too. Share in the comments on or the community tab thread. Share what you're working on. It doesn't have to be art. You can be sewing, painting, building, making, whatever you're making with your hands. Obviously no AI stuff. Share your pets, your studio space. Allie shared her studio space the other day. So cool. I get a little glimpse into you guys's things and what you're doing, and it makes me feel connected with y'all more. So that's good. Good stuff. Yeah, and I'll be posting in the community tab this week and the membership tab, and I might put some sneak peek stuff in there from Asheville, the Asheville trip. Yeah, it's good. Things are good. I could deal with the weather getting a little cooler, but oh, things are good. I hope you all keep creating, keep being kind to yourselves and to others, and we'll see you next Friday on the Friday video, next Sunday on the live stream, and then the 27th we're marking down for the Google Meet where we all can be on video together if we want. You don't have to, you can come and not be on video. It's totally cool. If you don't want to be on video, I understand. but it's an option. So we always have a fun then, and we do art, we talk about things, and just it's good stuff. So yeah, I think that's it, y'all. See you next time.